Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. On my mic, on my MIC with Blossom B in Brighton E. Oh, it's doing my head in this mic. Hang on a minute, peeps. Hang on. It's an old devil called love again. Gets behind me and keeps giving me that shove again. Putting rain in my eyes, tears in my dreams, and works in my heart. It's that sly old son of a gun again. He keeps telling me that I'm the lucky one again, but I still have that rain, still have those tears and those rocks in my heart. That's Alison Moyer, sung by Blossom B in Brighton. Right, what's that the song I know?
And then you see the film,
hang on.
and you see them.
Oh, what's that? Hey lady, you lady, cursing at your life. You're a discontented mother and a regimented wife. I know that you dream about the things you'll never do, but I wish someone had a talk to me like I wanna talk to you. Oh, I've been to Georgia and California and anywhere I could run. I took the hand of the preacher man and we made love in the sun, but I ran out of places and friendly faces because I had to be free. I hate this bit. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Please lady, don't just walk away, 'cause I have this need to tell you why I'm all alone today. Did you say shut?
It's very impressive, you know, and you stand in.
I can't hear because of this button. I'm not tired to dream about the things you'll never do, but I wish someone had a talk to me like I wanna talk to you. Oh, I've been to Georgia and California and anywhere I could run. I took the hand of a preacher man and we made love in the sun, but I ran out of places and friendly faces because I had to be free. Yeah. Whatever songs do I know? Hang on. What is it? I'm trying to think of that song. Hang on, peeps. Hang on. Hang fire, 5 minutes. Hang fire for 5 minutes, okay. I'm just trying to think of that bloody song. Oh, you know when something's on the tip of your head and it just won't come to your tongue? Huh? Oh, it's on the tip of my head, but it won't come out of my tongue. Tongue, mouth. Bollocks. One word to say to that. Sit on my finger and shrivel. Hey! Oh, what's that song? I'm not giving up. No. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to bear, and grace will lead me home. How precious did thy grace appear in the hour I was believed. That was Amazing Grace by Blossom Deep and Brighton City. What else do I know? Hang on. I'm trying to think of that song. What is it? We've been Oxford United for many a year, and we follow them far and we follow them near. The shirts that we're wearing, the pride of the yours, we will follow the yellow and blues, 'cause we're Oxford United. Oxford United at sea, what we found the finest the world has ever seen. That was a little song from the choir. It was called The Sing Estate in 2006, and it was a 4-part documentary, and I was in that choir of that documentary, and it was Blossom in the alto section. There's 40 of us on an estate called Blackberries that formed a choir, which was alto, tenor, soprano and bass, and obviously we had stand-ins because if anybody dropped out, was ill, or just didn't live up to expectations, let's say, then obviously we had to change, you know, from, sorry about this, the camera's going everywhere, we had to change from person to person. But it was sort of, I would say, a really good experience, because I don't know, it's one of them things you love to hate. You love it so much, but it can be frustrating because obviously you've got 40 lots of different personalities and people with all different types of views on different types of things, and it could get quite hard, and there wasn't always like love between the choir, but 9 times out of 10 there was, you know. But yeah, but I did enjoy it, and I wouldn't change it for the world, and I cherish those memories forever. And it was on Channel 5. It's called The Sing Estate in 2006, and it's a 4-part documentary, and I was in the alto section of the choir, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. The experience was good, overall good. I'd say 9 out of 10 good, because obviously, like I said, there was conflicting of personalities because you had 40 different people, you know, like in the choir, and obviously, like I said, we had a few stand-ins just in case of illness or unforeseen circumstance or whatever else, you know. It's just general thing, really. Yeah, but not bad. And this is going to be really embarrassing, but also I've been on the Trisha Goddard show twice, when she was in Norwich, of course, not her, well, because she's not on the telly so much now, is she, because she had cancer and that, but yeah, it was called Fantasies, the Trisha Goddard show, the first one. And the second programme that I was on, it's called My Wife is Addicted to Tattoos, which people go, why did I go on there? I think I went on there to give my point of view, you know, as regards, because I got fed up with the ex-husband, well, my ex-husband now, wasn't then, it was my husband, but my ex-husband now, you know, sort of saying he fancied other people because of my weight, etc., and that really hurt, you know. That was a bit cut to the bone and, you know, a bit sharp, really. But yeah, I took her advice and that, and we're now divorced anyway. We're friends still, but you know, that's just the way life is, isn't it? But yeah, that was an experience as well, and that. And it's weird because the first time that I enjoyed entertaining and singing and, you know, general stuff like that and writing poetry is when it was a very long time ago, not in the 1980s. It was 1988 actually. It was I was started off as a friend of mine said, "Would you like to be an extra in a you know, in a program?" And I said, "Yeah, fine." I thought, "Oh, sounds really interesting." So I went along, and yeah, it was really. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was from that moment on that I think I really enjoyed entertaining and stuff and being in front of the cameras and that, you know, singing and writing. As I said, I also enjoy now writing poetry, which is a plus and a bonus, and I've had many a published, many a poems published in publication in books with Anchor Books Limited, United Press Limited, and that was, you know, I think you can write a lot in poetry. It's an expression of you can give a lot without giving too much, you know, and you can sort of get a lot off your chest, you know, in writing and cherish it. It's like a little memory really. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed writing. I still do it from time to time, you know, in my spare time. Mind you, that's quite a lot of the time lately. No joke. Yeah, so as I said, that was really good. And oh yeah, and the programme I was telling you about, it's called The Reel of Eddie English on Channel 4, and that was in 1988, and I was actually the pregnant one in it as an extra. I had my little girl on my lap and she was drinking tea and stuff. But I actually met Eddie Murphy, whatever his name is. But I'm not going to say too much. I'm not, without sounding like I'm slagging him off, because he's a bloody good actor, and he really is a good actor. In fact, he's one of the best that I've ever known. But I don't know if it's because he's a good actor, but he wasn't exactly over friendly, unless it's because he was concentrating on, you know, doing the film. But his friend was a really nice geezer, and I thoroughly enjoyed the day. And like I said, I think that was my inspiration to carry on in, you know, doing entertaining TV, singing, writing poetry, and just being myself really, you know. And I've done the X Factor, the one that when Sharon Osbourne, Paul Abdul, Louis Walsh and Simon Cowell. This was before, you know, but people think that you just go in front of the judges. It's not the case, you don't. You have to go through, like, the producers, series of all, you know, auditions before you get to the judges. You know, it's not that simple as people think. They just probably look at the camera and think, oh, they're in front of the judges. It don't work like that, trust me. But there you go. But I did make it to the judges, and you know, the experience was okay, apart from the long waits that you had to wait. And I think that's what sort of dampens your spirits and that, because you have to wait so long, you know, and then it's like you get tired and you get hot and you get frustrated. I think that doesn't really give you your best performance. To beat your best, you've got to be like perky, you know. But after you've been waiting hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you're thirsty, you're hungry, you know, you've been practicing, all these kind of things contribute to not giving your best performance. So it was a bit of a shame, because I didn't, like I said, I would have liked to got a bit further, but there you go. Not that I think I'm bad or good, I just think it would have been nice, you know. But never mind, every chance has a silver lining, eventually. As I say, excuse me, I've got itchy chin. It's really annoying me at the moment. But like I say, I do enjoy entertaining, I enjoy singing, meeting people, and I'm looking around, I'm going to have to admit this, Facebook. Absolutely addicted to the games, and like me, you know, chatting to people, because you can chat to people abroad, you know, it's quite fun as well. And meeting people, karaoke in it, and you know, just generally stuff like that, watching telly as well. Sometimes I feel like a home person, and Sometimes I feel like going out, it just depends on your mood. But the telly lately has been a bit shit and not very good, so I tend to like staying in quite a lot. But you know, when the weather sort of warms up and stuff, hopefully I should get out on the circuit and do a bit of karaoke. And I think if the crowd's enjoying it, you tend to get like a buzz. It's like a light bulb being switched on. If you're an entertainer, people that are in the entertainment business would, how can I put it, they would sort of relate to what you're saying. It's like when you're on stage, some people get stage fright, and other people tend to like entertaining, and they come to life, and it's like switching a light on, you know, and it comes naturally to them. But with me, I think it comes naturally to me, and that's why I enjoy it. But I always find if the audience are enjoying it, that gives you like a buzz, and it makes you put on a better performance for them, and you get like a buzz and a high from it, which is I think what people like about the entertainment business, and the recognition of it is obviously a plus and a bonus, and you know, very rewarding in the long run. So I think people go, oh, I'm famous and all this. I'll be honest, I wouldn't say anybody's famous or a celebrity. I would say, if anything, I'd like to be recognised, remembered and respected and good at what I do, and sort of enjoy what I do, whatever it is. It's not even about money. So I just think money, okay, that's a plus, like I say, never plus and bonus, but it's not the be all and end all. I think if you enjoy, excuse me, if you enjoy entertaining in general, money would come second. I think the entertainment side of it would come first and foremost, and obviously, you know, to entertain people and get a high and a buzz from that yourself, so you enjoy doing it as well. So that's two things really, that's the main things. But I think to be a good entertainer, it's not necessarily about being the best singer. You've got to obviously have a voice, but I think it's about being a good singer, stage presence, personality, and you know, the general overall, like whether the audience like you. And it's like a magnet. If you put a magnet there and nothing comes back on that magnet, then there's nothing there. But if you get something back from the audience, and you know, you've got what it takes with the personality, obviously the voice, etc, etc. So that's a little tip there. Anyway, unfortunately, I'm gabbling on because I'll be quite honest. I mean, I think the Queen's lovely, bless her, but I'll be honest, I'm only looking forward to the concert that they've got on telly tonight. I haven't really done anything for the Jubilee, because I'm not dissing the people that have, because it's their own, you know, their own option and prerogative. But to be honest, I'm not really into the Jubilee spirit at the moment. But like I say, I'm looking forward to the concert on telly tonight, you know. But I think, to be honest with you, it's not just a Jubilee. I just think it's holidays and Christmas and stuff like that in general. I'm just not into that kind of thing. So it doesn't really interest me. But I will admit, I am looking forward to the concert tonight on telly. Because Jessie J, Elton John, you know, various other like performers are actually going to be on it, so it's going to be quite exciting, and it goes on quite a long time, so I'm probably going to enjoy that because I love music, obviously. So yeah, hopefully, fingers up to that one, hopefully, and fingers crossed, obviously, and stars, stars. Right, what else? Oh yeah, about Brighton. People say to me, do you like living in Brighton? And I say, well, yes I do. Because I think why I like Brighton is because it's weird. There are still some ignorant people that say, oh, you know, and they just don't accept like difference or change, or, you know, if you look a bit different or you are different in sexuality or looks or whatever, you know, people tend to look down their nose at you, but at the end of the day, you're still the same person. And I think even though in Brighton there's a lot more acceptance of that, you know, as far as them sort of things are concerned, but I still think, you know, there's a minority that make it difficult for the majority to live their life how they want to live it without being criticised and, you know, condoned for it. And I don't think that's fair, because I think as long as you're not hurting anyone, you know, or yourself obviously as well, then you should be able to live how you want to live. Whether you're gay, straight, lesbian, bio, you know, fat, thin, short, tall, blonde, dark, got blue eyes, brown eyes, you know, it shouldn't matter really. Got tattoos, no tattoos, it shouldn't matter what you look like, it's who you are inside. The character and the spirit is inside that person. And I think unless you get to know a person, you shouldn't make misjudgments of the person. So that's a tip for everyone, isn't it? Because I get misjudged on having face tattoos. It's like, oh, have you been in prison? You must be a lesbian. La 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 la. And I just think it's really sad, to be honest, because people's misconceptions could be their downfall. I think you should always get to know someone before you make a judgment of them. It's only fair. You won't walk on the street misjudging people for no reason. And some people, oh for God's sake, I'm taping this. Ignore someone said shut up please. I'm trying to, you know, talk to people about a serious thing here. It's not, don't think I'm going to laugh, because I'm not. Well, I might laugh if I do that thing what I did this morning. She wants me to do it now. Fenton! Fenton! I don't know if anybody's seen that, but oh my God. That is just like... oh, it's just so funny, man. No, I'm not even going to go there because I'm going to just crack up again. But anyway, I love that video of the dog chasing these things around the field and the bloke running after them. It's bloody brilliant. That is just fab. Oh yeah. What else was I going to tell you peeps on YouTube and whoever else is watching? Oh God, it's slipping my head again. It's full of everything. Oh yeah. What am I saying oh yeah for? Because it still ain't come back to me. Oh God, you know what? It's completely gone again. I've got this thing in my ear and it's just like crackling everywhere, and it puts you off what you're going to say. I think it's my speaker blowing or something. Not blowing off, but blowing something. It's like in my ear. I think my speaker's blowing or something. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what else I was going to tell you now. It's just put me right off. Oh, hang on. Oh, it nearly come back to me next. Bloody annoying noise in my ear, man. From my speaker blowing. It sounds like someone's chatting, going like that. Shut up, noise in my ears, man. I'm here, just like I said. No, it's definitely my speaker. But hopefully it shouldn't affect the video anyway. What was I going to say? Right then, peeps. I'm going to love you and leave you for now, because I think I've gabbled on enough for 23, nearly 24 minutes. And I'll catch you all later. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there'll be more to come. And love you loads.